A few summers ago, a friend and I decided to go biking late at night, one of those warm, quiet evenings where the streets feel unusually calm and the whole city seems to be sleeping. We'd spent hours riding around, talking about nothing and everything, enjoying the empty roads. Eventually, we split up near her apartment, and I headed off toward my place, which was only about 2 blocks away. Because of ongoing construction on my street, the entire right lane was torn up, so I had no choice but to bike on the sidewalk. Normally, that would have annoyed me, but the roads were practically deserted. No cars, barely any noise, just the hum of my wheels against the pavement. I wasn't nervous at all. If anything, I felt relaxed, like I had the whole neighborhood to myself. That changed very quickly. Right before I reached the turn onto my street, I noticed a man walking about 20 feet ahead of me. He looked like he was in his 40s. Scruffy, unkempt facial hair, slightly tattered clothes, but not homeless. Just worn down, maybe. The sidewalk was narrow, and I didn't want him to suddenly hear a bike right behind him and think I was trying to sneak up on him, so when I got about 6 feet away, I called out, "Hey, behind you!" He turned around instantly. The look he gave me was pure, unfiltered anger. Not surprise, not confusion, rage. His eyes locked on mine like he already hated me. The moment felt wrong. Too intense, too sudden. But before I could even process it, I turned down my street. I figured he'd keep walking in the opposite direction, and that would be the end of it. But then I heard footsteps behind me, fast ones. When I looked back, he was following me. No, storming after me, and shouting at the top of his lungs. He was screaming things I couldn't even believe were coming out of someone's mouth. Calling me a fucking cunt, telling me he would kill me, threatening me like I had personally ruined his life just by existing. My heart dropped into my stomach. I lived right at the corner, but there was absolutely no way I was letting him know which house was mine. So instead of turning toward my home, I kept pedaling and did a full loop around the block, hoping he'd lose interest or wander off. That wasn't the scary part. When I came around the block again, expecting to see an empty street, I instead saw him standing on my front fucking doorstep. He was just standing there, perfectly still, facing the street, waiting. He looked like a shadow glued to my house, like he belonged there. And the worst part, the moment he saw me coming around again, he didn't yell this time. He didn't move. He didn't gesture or make a sound. He just stared, like he already knew I lived there, like he was confirming it. I didn't dare slow down. I didn't even pretend I was going somewhere else. I just biked past and rode as fast as I could back to my friend's place. I wasn't going home with that man standing there, not knowing what he wanted or what he was capable of. I crashed at my friend's apartment for a while, and finally texted my mom about what happened. She decided not to call the police right away, not until we knew whether he was hanging around or if something had actually happened. Well, something did. 2 days later, my bike was stolen from the alley beside our house. No sign of forced entry, no witnesses, just gone. And the man? We never saw him again. No clue who he was, no clue why he got so violently angry. In our downtown area, there's a large population of severely mentally ill people, so someone like him didn't stand out visually. Honestly, that made it worse. It meant he didn't look unusual enough for anyone to remember.